Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, pedal cyclist dies from injuries sustained in St. Anne crash. A 63-year-old laborer of Turner District, Brownstown, St. Anne, died from injuries he sustained in a motor vehicle accident on the Orange Hill Main Road in the parish on Wednesday. The deceased has been identified as Barley Morrison. Reports from the Brownstown police are that about 10 p.m., Morrison was riding his pedal cycle along the main road when a pink Zamco motorcycle traveling in the opposite direction collided with him. He sustained multiple injuries and was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. According to the road safety unit, 137 people have been killed in 118 fatal crashes as of Friday, April 26. The RSU said this represents a 1% reduction in road fatalities, while fatal crashes have decreased by 6% compared to the similar period in 2023. 95-year-old perishes in St. Anne house fire. The body of a 95-year-old man was found among ash and rubble after his house was destroyed by fire in Buxton, Alexandra, St. Anne on Wednesday evening. The deceased has been identified as Solomon Campbell. Police report that they were alerted to the incident around 7:51 p.m. The lawmen stated that when they arrived on the scene, the four-bedroom dwelling was destroyed. It is reported that Campbell's remains were found following cooling down operations by firefighters. Gloria McBean, a resident of the area, said that the community is dismayed by the incident. She said the elderly man, who was close to his 100th birthday, was a respected individual. "I'm a man, me call him. I'm not going to lie to you. Me feel it bad. He was a very respectable man, trust me. I didn't even know he was that age. Wow, he lived very long. It's sad how he went out. Me just hope the family can find comfort at this time," she said. "I don't know how the fire started, but whatever way it did, it ended badly. I pray the firefighters can find the source of the fire and if even send out something to citizens to say don't do this at home," she added. Mark Hudson, another resident of the community, also shared his condolences to the family and the friends of Campbell. "I just smoke me see from up my side. I may say I wonder where that come from, but I wasn't really paying it any mind until me see the crowd. And then me get the news. It's really sad and the community feel this. Right now, me just say condolences to the family and loved ones," he said. He expressed hope that as the summer period approaches and with the ongoing drought, residents will be extremely careful with the fires. "Me no know how the fire started and me not blaming no one, but me hope that this fire can raise some level of awareness in the community about fire safety. Cause right now the time will dry with the drought and shortage of water and thing. So people have to know them have to extra careful," he said. In the meantime, the fire brigade is investigating the cause of the blaze and the estimated value of the damage. 52-year-old Tosh charged in alleged theft of iPhone in Brands Lane, Portland, and stole an iPhone 11 on Sunday, has been charged with burglary and larceny. He has been identified as 52-year-old laborer Wayne Harnett, otherwise called Tosh, of Springbank, Port Antonio in the parish. According to the police, about 10 p.m., a man left his bedroom window open but secured with a built-in mesh and went to bed with his white Apple iPhone 11 beside him. He woke up the following morning and discovered that the phone was missing, the police said. He made checks and discovered that the mesh had been cut from the window and a piece of board hanging through the window onto his bed. The matter was reported to the police, and the phone was later tracked and found in another area of the parish, the police reported. The police said the device was handed over by a man who claimed to have purchased the phone from Harnett. Harnett was taken into custody following an operation at his home and charged on Wednesday. No students expelled, says St. James High principal. Embattled principal of St. James High School, Joseph Williams, has denied that he expelled 2 female students from the institution. No students were expelled. Nothing like that, he told the news, before noting he had to attend a sports day parade. The students' mothers complained that their daughters were booted in January after one of the girls posted a gif of the teenagers kissing on her WhatsApp status. School board chairman Christopher McCurdy later made it clear that the body had approved no expulsions since he took over the helm in 2022 and that Williams had acted without its approval. The school board met Thursday afternoon and the matter was referred to the board's personnel committee. The board is expected to know within a week the outcome of the investigation. The Ministry of Education has also launched its own probe. The nature of the meeting was to refer the situation to the personnel committee for them to do an investigation to see what the nature of the situation is, McCurdy told the news following that meeting. McCurdy disclosed that one of the girls had enrolled in a private school earlier this month while the other remained out of school. He further stated that the Ministry of Education had been approached to provide support to the affected students and their parents. We are in dialogue with the parents of both kids. We are doing everything that we can to ensure that they are taken care of in terms of their well-being. I have written to the regional office of the Ministry of Education just today requesting that immediate intervention be carried out for both the kids to ensure their mental health, he said. When a child is displaced from school for an extended period, it can take a toll on their mental ability. So that is one of the things I requested of the ministry, for them to move quickly in assisting these students and the parents as well with some level of counseling. We hope that they can be placed in an institution for learning as quickly as possible, stated McCurdy. He is hoping that the student who is still not enrolled in a school will be placed in an institution by Monday. King Charles orders the government to cover legal fees for cartel's Privy Council appeal. King Charles III has officially ordered the Jamaican government to cover the legal expenses of dancehall artist Vybz Kartel and his 3 co-accused following the recent decision by the UK Privy Council to overturn their 2014 murder convictions. The formal directive obtained by the news from the attorney representing Kartel, Isat Buchanan, comes in the wake of the ruling to nullify the convictions of Vybz Kartel, Sean Storm Campbell, Kahira Jones and Andre St. John, who was serving sentences for the 2011 murder of Clive Lizard Williams. The order, dated April 10, 2024, and signed by the clerk of the Privy Council, read, His Majesty was pleased by and with the advice of his Privy Council to approve the report and to order that those charged with administering the government of Jamaica and all others whom it may concern are to ensure that it is punctually observed and obeyed. The Privy Council's advice in the order included 4 points. The appeal should be allowed. The appellant's convictions should be quashed on the ground of juror misconduct. The case should be remitted to the Court of Appeal to decide whether to order a retrial as soon as reasonably practicable. The respondent should pay the appellant's cost, the amount of those costs to be assessed if not agreed. The quashing of the convictions in March prompted the case to be referred back to the local Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal is slated to convene on June 10 to deliberate whether a retrial should be ordered or if the men are to be released. In April 2014, Kartel was sentenced to life in prison with the eligibility of parole after serving 35 years of his sentence. His co-accused were also handed life sentences, with Sean Storm and Jones being eligible for parole after serving 25 years and St. John being eligible after serving 15 years. Bail extended for policemen accused of soliciting bribe. Bail was today further extended for 3 St. Catherine-based policemen who are accused of corruption. Corporal Stephen Peart and the constables Maurice Foster and Laurie Stonebogle are charged with solicitation of a bribe. Senior Parish Court Judge Yvette Wentworth Miller said the matter should go to trial, but defense lawyers Everton Dewar and John Jacobs informed that the Crown is yet to make a disclosure. The matter will again be mentioned in the St. Catherine Parish Court on May 29. The accused are each out on $700,000 bail with a surety. It is alleged that on February 6, 2021, the policemen were on duty when they stopped a car for reported breaches of the Larceny Act. The vehicle was taken to the Central Village Police Station in St. Catherine, where the complainant was reportedly told to do something. The man reportedly gave the policemen $50,000. A subsequent report was made to the police, which resulted in an investigation and a ruling from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions in February this year, and the cops should be charged.